Stop scrolling, because what just happened in the world of K-pop is nothing short of history. One group, one album, one moment that shook the entire fandom universe. Stray Kids have just done something no other K-pop boy group has managed to do in 2025. Their latest album, Karma, officially debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. And get this, they're the only K-pop boy group this year to do it. But how did they get here? What's behind the phenomenon called karma? And why is the entire internet losing its mind over this comeback? Let's break it down. 2025, a chaotic year for K-pop. Dozens of comebacks, fierce chart wars, new generations debuting left and right. And yet, amid the noise, one name keeps echoing louder than anyone else. Stray Kids. From gracing global fashion runways to headlining international festivals, they've transcended the idol label. They're not just a group, they're a movement. When rumors first leaked about an upcoming album titled Karma early this year, fans instantly knew this wasn't going to be a typical Stray Kids comeback. Insiders described it as their darkest, most mature, and most authentic concept to date. And when the teaser photos dropped, the black and gold palette, the haunting visuals, the cryptic tagline, "Your choices define you," fans could sense something massive was coming. And when the album finally dropped, the world practically stopped moving. March 14th, 2025, midnight KST, Stray Kids released Karma. Within 1 hour, Spotify reported temporary slowdowns across several Asian regions. The hashtag Karma by Stray Kids was trending in over 60 countries, and their music video surpassed 10 million views in just 45 minutes. Social media went nuclear. Fans were screaming, crying, making memes, saying things like, "Stray Kids didn't just release a song, they dropped an earthquake." But beneath all that chaos, there was depth. Karma isn't just another banger album. It's layered, intense, and brutally honest. The lyrics dive deep into ambition, consequence, and the psychological toll of chasing greatness. It's not about perfection. It's about survival. The title track, Karma, is a storm, blending trap beats, symphonic strings, and signature three-racho wordplay. It's loud, unapologetic, and eerily reflective of their real journey in the industry. And then there's the final track, Seventh Sin, written by Bang Chan, Changbin, and Han. Fans discovered a line that reads, "Every choice leaves a shadow." Theorists believe it's a message to their younger selves or even to the entire K-pop system that doubted them years ago. From production to concept, the album screams authenticity. This wasn't made to chase trends. It was made to set one. Then came the moment that changed everything. On a quiet Monday morning in the US, Billboard dropped its weekly chart update. Most fans were still asleep until one notification shattered the peace. Stray Kids' Karma debuts at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. That single line made history because in 2025, out of all the K-pop boy group releases, only Stray Kids claims that top spot. And they didn't just scrape by. Karma dominated across all categories: digital sales, physical albums, and streaming numbers. Major outlets like Rolling Stone, Variety, and The Guardian released articles within hours. Headlines read, "Stray Kids redefined global K-pop success," and "The boys who turned noise into power." Billboard itself called them the standard of global performance art. Even more impressive, they did it without traditional American promotion. No talk show circuit, no American TV performances. Just their music, their message, and their fans. That's the power of authenticity. When the art is real, it travels. No translation needed. As the news spread, the fandom went wild. Stays across the globe organized impromptu celebrations. In Seoul, entire subway stations lit up with digital ads. In New York, fans gathered in Times Square blasting Karma through Bluetooth speakers. In Brazil, drones painted Karma #1 across the night sky. It wasn't just celebration, it was vindication. For years, Stray Kids were labeled the noise music group, too experimental, too chaotic, too different. But now, that very sound is what took them to the top. Social media was a roller coaster of emotions. Tweets like, "We did it, stay," flooded timelines. Fans shared throwback clips from their trainee days, contrasting them with their current Billboard glory. Some wrote heartfelt messages like, "From District 9 to Billboard #1, we've come full circle." And that's what makes this victory so special. Because Karma isn't just a win for the group, it's a win for everyone who believed when the world didn't. The fandom's hard work, the streaming, the buying, the endless promotion, all of it paid off. But more importantly, it showed what happens when art connects deeply with people, beyond metrics or algorithms. Let's get real for a second. This Billboard #1 isn't just another trophy for the shelf. It's a cultural shift. Because topping the Billboard 200 means that Stray Kids' music isn't just being heard, it's being felt by listeners around the world. Data shows that over 50% of the album's first week streams came from outside Asia. That's not just global reach, that's global connection. This achievement proves that you don't need to water down your identity to make it in the West. You just need to stay true to your sound. And Stray Kids have done exactly that, unapologetically, from day one. It's also a massive moment for K-pop as a whole, because while many groups are trying to adapt to Western trends, Stray Kids are exporting their own. Their energy, their chaos, their sincerity. That's what people fell in love with. Billboard even referred to them as the most globally connected K-pop act of the decade. And honestly, that's not an exaggeration. Their tours sell out in minutes. Their performances trend worldwide. Their influence spans from music to fashion to digital culture. Stray Kids aren't just leading a fandom, they're shaping an era. What's fascinating about Stray Kids is how they've turned their weaknesses into superpowers. Remember their early years? They were often mocked for being too loud, too chaotic, or too different. Now, those very elements define their signature sound, the same sound that dominates charts globally. They've become the voice for a generation that refuses to be boxed in. Their lyrics speak about self-doubt, pressure, rebellion, and growth, themes that resonate far beyond K-pop. Bang Chan once said in a live stream, "We make music that feels like us, raw, imperfect, but real." And that authenticity is exactly what today's listeners crave. Because in a world where everything feels curated and filtered, Stray Kids remind us that imperfection can be powerful. Karma feels like the culmination of everything they've built over the past 7 years. The grit, the growth, the glory. It's their statement to the world. This is who we are. Take it or leave it. And the world, clearly, it's taking it wholeheartedly. Now, the big question. What's next for Stray Kids? Will they aim for a Grammy nomination, a full world stadium tour, or a historic collaboration with a Western artist? Whatever comes next, one thing is for sure. They've set a new standard. In an industry where trends change overnight, Stray Kids are proving that consistency and creativity still win. They're not chasing virality. They're building legacy. And that's what separates icons from idols. Their journey is far from over. If Karma is the beginning of a new chapter, then the story ahead is going to be even louder, deeper, and more unpredictable. Because for Stray Kids, every comeback isn't just about music. It's about evolution. At the end of the day, Karma is more than just a Billboard #1 album. It's a reminder that passion still matters, that authenticity still resonates, and that no amount of noise can drown out real talent. From underdogs to global icons, Stray Kids have written one of the most inspiring stories in modern K-pop. And let's be honest, it's only getting started. So the real question is, what do you think is next for Stray Kids? A collab with The Weeknd, a Grammy stage, or maybe something even bigger? Whatever it is, we'll be watching, streaming, and cheering every step of the way. Because in K-pop, there's no such thing as too loud. There's only Stray Kids loud.